Hey everybody, it's Simmer's Talk, and welcome back to another speed build. In this speed build, we're going to be building a family suburban house, but don't get too discouraged by that because this time we're going to switch it up. I'm going to add a little garage unit to this house. Now, it is not my first time working with building a fake garage for The Sims 4 because, The Sims 4 does not have cars, so we do not have garages, nor do we have anything revolving around any sort of car thing. You know what I mean? We don't have any of that. So we have to compensate and use different methods to I don't know, bring more of that to The Sims 4 in a way because it is more realistic to have a garage connected to your house in a way. Like I don't have a garage connected to my house, so don't say that I'm saying that you know, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, it's real. It happens, it's a thing, and I just feel like we're kind of missing that kind of aspect from The Sims 4 where in terms of building, you know what I mean? Like I can't just put a normal garage door on. I have to use, you know, a certain wallpaper or a certain object to mimic a garage door and it can suck, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it can suck, but I try my best to make it look as much as a garage door as possible. And you'll see me here pick out the same door and windows my last speed build, and that's only because they're my favorite windows and my favorite door. And I like to keep things in, like, if I could make this house base game, which I probably could, I would, but I wanted it to be to my liking. You know what I mean? But I like to keep things in like one pack kind of thing. Like even though these columns are not from seasons, so to speak, it's a cheap pack. It's dine out. I'm not saying go ahead and buy it because this we all know The Sims 4 is overpricing all of their games. They just want money. I get it. But I'm just saying it's probably a cheap pack that some people have. You know what I mean? Whereas Seasons is another like bigger pack where I feel like more people would have it versus I don't know, let's say another big pack like Island Living or something, you know what I mean? Like let's say people who don't, so to speak, like that beach theme. They want something simpler and something like cool to add to their town, so they download Dine Out and now they got restaurants. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like Island Living is not cool because I have that pack myself and I love it, but I'm just saying in terms of cheapness, I try to keep I'm trying to get it to a point where I'm I can build revolving around packs that my followers have. And so if y'all have any suggestions, please leave it down in the comments as to what packs to build with or what type of houses to build. Do you need a two-bedroom house with like let's say three, four bathrooms? You know what I mean? Leave your suggestions down below and I'll look into them. I'm gonna try my best to study up on everything and build to my best of my knowledge, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I would love to do that. It sounds like fun. So, go ahead and leave down some suggestions below. But other than that, you can see me here just placing down windows. I feel like my window placement here was more it was more to my liking than most of my builds because I'm not really good at placing windows, around it than I am the front of it. You'll see me here lay out bricks for the garden and then I'll immediately change the shape. But once I have the bricks laid down, it's much easier to just change up shapes and instead of going back into build mode and keep laying out all these bricks. And I do know that shift cheat to copy things, but sadly it does not work for debug items. So yeah, so you'll see me here just continuously clicking them out of the build mode and then realizing I don't like that shape, so I'm going with some weird wavy shape. And then it ends up being too wavy for my liking, so I decided to go with something a little bit more subtle. You know what I mean? Like it was way too dramatic. I don't know why I went for this at first. It's like it does not even look like a. I mean, I guess it does, but I felt like it could be more subtle. But yeah, so I'm laying out these bricks now, and I felt like this was the part I struggled with most. As you can see, we're halfway through the video, and this is basically taking up most of the time. It feels like it's going in slow pace when I'm watching it, so that's fun. I could speed it up, but but you'll see me here. I like this one. Okay, I like this area a lot better than the first one I just did because it looks more realistic to me, I guess. I don't know. It looks more realistic to me in a way of like being a garden. Like a garden, you know what I mean? With the bricks lining it and everything. I don't know what those are called. But yeah. So you'll see me here choosing out some I forgot what those are called. Please forgive me. But I'm picking out some other flowers, and I decided when I was picking out flowers to go with more of like a bluish theme, you know what I mean? Because I just felt like it suited the gray very well, and it stuck to being like a coolish, like subtle like suburban type of house. And then I placed some daisies underneath because I don't know. I feel like the daisies help to bring more of the garden to life. And so do these like little tree bushes. And okay, so you'll see me here placing down a room and so I'll make these rooms, right, with these little bricks that I put together, mind you. So I put them together and then I made it into like a little room so that it's easier for me to use certain shapes. You know what I mean? Like if I want a circle, then I can pull out a circle or something rounded and a curve, then I can pull out a curve and it'll help me with a certain shape. You know what I mean? If I can't exactly get it with what I'm doing. So I decided to go with this type of pavement. I don't know. I felt like it's it suits the sidewalk a little bit in a way. Like it suits the color of the sidewalk, and you could see me here being iffy about the path and its thickness, but then I've realized that the stairs are that wide, so would it make sense to have something skinnier? You know what I mean? So I decided to go with it, and as you could see, in the end, I feel like it looked a lot more better than it did just looking at it with the with the paint on it. I don't know. I'm not that the greatest with terrain, so I tried to clean it up at the end. But you could see me here struggling with this curve. Like I was struggling. I don't know. I couldn't get it down enough. You know what I mean? I felt like I was curving it too soon. But yeah, so I'm trying to get that curve. I felt like I had it at this point, and I went on and worked on the other side. And I feel like I don't know. I hope these videos are entertaining. You know what I mean? Like these little brick videos. Like I can always make them faster and like obviously talk through them faster and just get over them. But I don't know how y'all feel about them and if y'all want to see them because I know I have some comments on my TikTok who have from people who ask about them and how I do them. So I figured like this video kind of shows you that it's possible and that it's kind of easy. You just need to have your Sims 3 camera mode on. You need to have bb.show hidden objects on and I think that's it. And then you star search for the first two stars, like what I have searched in here, but you text search for it. So you click the first option to text search for it. And then when you scroll down a little bit, you'll find like the baby, like you could see here, and then like these two bricks. It also comes in a different color if you want to use that color, but I always use this color. I don't know. It just it fits my fancy better. So it suits me. It makes me feel happy, so I use it. But Yeah, you can see me here just fixing up that curve real quick. And in a second, I'm about to show the finished product. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys had fun.